Okay, guys, I think we're live. I'm just going to sit tight for a minute and see if anybody shows up. Hello, if anyone is here. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, there's this new thing on the screen that I don't know why. I'm a little confused. But that's okay, we'll figure it out later. I'm sure you can hear my fan, but it's warm in here. So I don't want to turn it off. Okay, it looks like maybe 2 people are watching, so whoever you are, hello, hello, hello. I'm putting it on my TV so I can see where we're at, except it's not showing me anything. Okay, but my TV is, or my other phone is showing it to me. That's weird. Okay, but my TV is, or my other phone is showing it to me. Let me mute this. Okay, all right, I can see everyone and I can see live chat in case anybody says anything to me. So if you're there, say hello. I have a very runny nose this morning, so let me apologize for any nose blowing that you may hear. Hi, Shayla! Woo! Okay, sorry about that. I was up so late last night. Actually, that's not true. I went to bed early. But after sleeping 2 hours, I wouldn't sleep anymore. So I was up most of the night. And I'm a little groggy today. A little groggy. Hi, Robin. Hello, Robin. Okay, I'm gonna start sculpting a nail on here with polygel. Shout out a color. Shout out a color. I have lots of colors. If I have the color you shout out, we'll pick it. I am looking for my brush, purple. All right, I have purple. Purple it is. Let's see what purple we're gonna use. Do you want glitter or just a plain cream color? Or we could even do a marble. Shayla, you're so funny. Glitter it is. I'm gonna do this dream purple. And I think I dropped the one I wanted to use as well. And then the light purple. We're gonna work with Bryn Mawr today. All right, I you probably can't see from that angle, but I have the form sort of pointed in an upward trajectory because it's a little too up. There we go. Because this is not going to be easy on the form, on the nail, the fake hand, but I'm going to try to do like a Russian almond sort of style, or Gothic almond. Different people call it different things. Let's go ahead and put a little down here as well. So how is everyone doing this morning? Well, it's actually noon now, so it feels like morning to me still, so. Well, it's a different kind of almond. It's the Russian almond, so if I can get good at doing this shape, I want to try to wear them, but they're very different. Okay, I'm grabbing my alcohol, and I've got a little bit of paper towel for blotting, and my acrylic brush, because I like to use an acrylic brush for my polygel. Excuse me. I have had a lot of respiratory issues this week. I think it's from all the forest fire smoke that's been in the air lately. Living in Nevada, so close to California, we get a lot of smoke here. But I lived in California last year, and I will say it's a lot less than what I was dealing with. Cartoons, yay! I love a super lazy Sunday in bed. Shayla, that's the best decision right there. That's the best decision. Seconded only by coming and talking to you guys while you're being lazy in bed. Robin, what cartoons are you going to be watching with honey? Shayla, just so that you know, Robin is my daughter and Honey is my granddaughter. Living the dream, that's right. I have never watched Trolls before. Is it any good? Because honestly, I really only watch cartoons when I have to, unless they're like Archer or, Rick and Morty or something. Okay, as expected, this is really not working out very well on this nail form or this practice hand. Okay, I'm just trying to give us that little, on a Russian almond, it's got that slanted sort of tip. Like it looks rounded at the top, but on the side, it's got that very slanted tip. Whew. Carmen is very difficult to work with. If you have a practice hand like this out there, give me a shout out. Give me a shout out. So it's October, and I started already with the spooky nails on Friday with a his and hers set, but I have got so many cool ideas for nails for this month. So if you like the spookier stuff, this is definitely going to be a cool month for you. I've got some fall ideas too, but definitely going to be doing a lot of really cool Halloween inspired nails. I'm definitely going to have to take this off to file it. There's no way I'll file this correctly on her. You know what? I also better plug this phone in because it was not fully charged when I started this process. See how she keeps coming out? All right, I'm going to give her a little time in the lamp. If my lamp will stay on, there we go. The sensor on my lamp is so higgledy-piggledy. I don't even know what to say about that. It's very, yeah, I want to work today. No, I don't want to work today. It's a little annoying, if I'm being honest. Like, fully annoying. So, mini review. I watched that show on Netflix called Midnight Mass. Oh my God, it's so bad. It is so bad. It is one of the worst shows I've ever watched. I really, really hated it. If you loved it, I'm so sorry. I'm talking smack about your show. Okay, I'm going to do a little pinching while this is still slightly soft. The chat goes by really fast. I'm going to throw it in the lamp just like that. That's the one thing that's nice about Carmen, is that I can just take the nail right out of her. You can't do that to a real client, right? So what did you think of that show then, Shayla? I don't know how to make the chat come back. I need to do a practice live where I just really test everything out and I don't have to do anything except be stupid. I know you guys were talking about a set. Are you talking about the set I did on Robin? Okay, I'm going to peel it off of here to make sure it's completely... It is. Look at that. Look how pretty that... Yeah, I hear you, Robin. It's live is a little bit disconcerting. Okay, I'm going to give this a bit of a file real quick. Just to straighten my sides. And get my shape correct. And you can see how the Gothic or Russian almond has that really severe angle to it. I really don't think I have these correct, but we're going to fix it with the file. There we go. That's a little better. You do, and I want to show you, we don't have enough product right here, but we're going to fill that in. Oh, what the heck? I missed what you're saying. Haha. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I watched the whole thing too, but I didn't love it. And I felt like about a third of the time I was just at church. It was so boring, and I didn't think the vampire was good at all. I've seen a lot more inventive vampire stories, so I was very disappointed. Horror is my favorite genre of everything, so I get really disappointed when it's not very good. Oh, the Halloween set. Okay. Yeah, I love that set. It was so, so cute. Um, it does show me though that I need to really work on my line work. I need to keep practicing that. I was doing a bunch of crazy nails. The name of the show is Midnight Mass, Robin. Okay, I'm going to pop that back on, and I am going to grab some builder gel. And let's just stick with the Vrenmal brand. Oh, I bet. When I was a kid, I lived in Albuquerque, and a lot of people there are Catholic. There's a ton of Catholic churches, and I went to church with my friends a lot. And it felt very much like what I remember about Catholic Church. Okay, I'm just going to come in and put down a slip layer so that I'm telling my gel where to go. This is actually maybe turning out a little cuter than I thought. I feel like I would struggle getting this correct with my non-dominant hand. So that's sort of what holds me back from trying to do it on myself, because I feel like, oh, I totally missed what you said there, Shayla. But I feel like I'd have two different shapes on each hand, right? One on each hand, because I'm not sure I could pull this off. That's a lot of precise filing with my non-dominant, but I feel like I'm going to have to try at some point. Okay, one of the things about gel that's really nice is that you can really, well, actually I've not actually worked with acrylic since I started doing nails this last couple years, but when I watch videos with people who do, gel and acrylic have that same sort of property where if you are just patient with it and let it sit for a second, then you will get it to go where you want it to, just with your patience, right? Because it's gonna level itself, it's gonna go exactly where you want it to go. All right, this is not the best Russian almond in the world. It's probably not even the best one I ever made. But I'm gonna flip this upside down and let gravity do the work. I have only used my non-dom on myself. I've never actually practiced with my non-dominant on Carmen or either of my other hands. So that might be a good idea, Shayla. You may have just challenged me. As Barney Stinson would say, challenge accepted. I struggle to work on Carmen though. She's a tough bird, right? She is not forgiving. She gives you a lot of trouble. Like those nails love to fly out. I have a lot of trouble putting those caps on without screwing up the brush, so I have to lay it and do this. Yeah, I just saw the end of your last comment too, Shayla. It wasn't very horror. I wasn't scared by that show, Midnight Mass, at all. Nothing about it was scary. It was very disappointing. I was ready to be scared because it's October, and one of my things that I've been doing for years is I watch something horror every day of October. And I felt really let down by the 1st of October because it wasn't a scary show, so I didn't get to watch anything scary. Okay, so I'm going to clean this up. I'm wondering if my dog wants to come back in. I am just going to take that out and clean it up. And see if I can wow, I don't love it when I'm not ready. I have this little pair of curved hemostats that I like to use when I'm filing a nail like this, and I don't see it anywhere. I bought it at a craft store, actually a bead store, years ago. And it comes in so handy for so many things. And I don't see it anywhere, which is not going to make this really fun for me. Huh. Come on, guys, tell me where it is. You know where it is. Come on. Come on, help a girl out. Okay, I've got my little file here. It's by McCart. Their files are pretty good, by the way. Very coarse. Very coarse. But I want to go, there's this nail shop, nail supply store I like to go to that's not too far from my house. And they have some files over there I want to try too. They also have some nail tips that are a different shape than I normally work with. And they're only $10 for 500, so I think I'm going to pick them up. And when I do a video about what I buy there, I will link their website so you guys can check it out, because you can order from there. I assume they ship, you know, everywhere, maybe not worldwide because customs and whatnot, but you can check out. You can check it out anyway. I can ask them too when I'm there. All right, I'm just... I hope I do find some good movies. If you have any recommendations, be sure to let me know. I'm also on Twitter at Marsha Talley. So you can, because Marsha's my real name, Gigi is my grandma name. But you can always tweet stuff to me too. If y'all on Twitter. I love my Twitter. I find Twitter to be very frustrating, but also fun. I like it a lot. Everywhere that I've lived the last few years, there have been shops that, like, if you just go in and ask, do you sell to anybody? A lot of shops are like, yeah, we sell to anybody, just come on in. And that's what I did at this place. I called them, I looked them up on Google, and I called them and I was like, will you sell to anybody, or is it just pros? And they're like, come on in, girl. So, okay, like stuff, what came out in the 80s? Like, that's Freddy Krueger style stuff, right? I really like, I don't like torture porn. Yeah, that might help. Maybe if you, like, drive a different town over or something. But call around before you go anywhere. You want to make sure. Oh, Leprechaun. Right. I like stuff, I really like the remake of The Evil Dead. With that, what's her name, Jane Levy, I want to say. She is, I'm a fan of hers. She's adorable. And I like stuff like Event Horizon. I really like Pandorum. I like, you know, ghost stories like, and demon-y stuff like Sinister. Yes, that Evil Dead movie is so good. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. I like realistic stuff too, like that movie Don't Breathe and Green Room. Those are some of my favorites. I love those. I think that that's the perfect double feature night, those two movies together. So that'll be coming up if I can find them streaming somewhere. All right, I think we might just about have the filing down here. You can tell what happens when I file. So, not great. I want to find some stronger tips, but even saying that, I'm not sure that that's going to make that big of a difference. All right, let me get in here with this. I have that song from TikTok in my head. The one where they say it costs that much because it takes me blanking hours. I don't want to try to cuss. Oh, yay, sweeties. That is the only social media where I use my own name. Everything else is Glam Tones. So you can find me on TikTok and everywhere else as Glam Tones. But my Twitter is my own. So if I say something that you don't really love, just scroll past, right? Let's not argue about it. All right, I'm going to clean her up. Do you guys think we should put a sticker on her or something? Or like a little butterfly? I've got transfer foil that we can put on her or whatever. Or do you want to just keep the purity of the nail? Oh, now that she's in there, I see I've got a little bit of finessing here to do. Trying to keep an eye on the chat because it goes really fast. Like it disappears so fast. I'm going to have to figure out how to make it stay up all the time, right? It's funny when her finger looks like that. Oh, awesome. Yeah, because on the vlog, I just let my freak flag fly. So actually, I'm thinking I'm going to come back to that soon. I didn't really have anywhere good to film because it's too hot and my apartment's really noisy because I didn't have good air conditioning and whatnot, but it's better now and there's a lot of catching up to do. So there you go. Okay, I am almost happy with this, but not 100%. I feel like these sides could be better. Could you imagine holding an actual client's finger like that? Yeah, I've really been missing doing the vlogs and I love watching horror, so it's just a win-win to do the reviews. They're fun, but also it gives me sort of a political outlet as well, in addition to my Twitter. So I don't really do a ton of politics or anything over there, but sometimes you just get mad, right? Sometimes you just get mad. I'm gonna pull that back out for, oh look, now there's a piece in there. I'm gonna have to dig it out. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there. That's frustrating. It's all right, that's what tweezers are for. I think we've almost got this. I didn't see, did you guys want a butterfly or a flower or something on this nail? Or do you like it just the way it is and we should just top coat this bad boy? Yeah, I've been trying to take a little break from the news, but so much stuff is going on, it's really hard not to, you know, like glance in that direction. So, but then every news source is biased in its own way, and you have to come at it with that knowledge before You can even make sense of the gobbledygook they want to tell you. So there's that. Okay, you can see we've got some straighter lines here. I don't think she's perfect, but it's a live stream, so, and I'm just practicing, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I don't know. I think a butterfly might be cute on here, guys. What do you think? Something like that? Or maybe a little pink one? Or maybe a little grouping of hearts? Or we could take things a little ghoulish and turn it into a pink Halloween nail. I've got tons of Halloween. I think these are water decals. These were a gift from the lovely Omnia's Wish. Thank you, Omnia. Love your channel, girl. Although Omnia does a lot of dip nails, and I'm not really that into dip nails. Oh, look, I kind of like the spider web. What do you think? What do you guys think? Butterflies or spooky spiders? It could even just say Halloween. Oh my goodness. No, it's the kitty. It's the kitty. All right, I made up my own mind. It's the kitty. I think that kitty is gonna look so cute. Oh, you said spiders, too late there, Shayla. I'm going with the kitties. I think the kitties look cute. When I was a little girl, my mom used to do this, she was crafty, right? She used to do stuff like Tricam, if you know what that is. Tricam. And she used to do stuff like painting figurines and stuff that you could buy at the pottery shop. And I had a big, huge purple iridescent cat that I am reminded by. I got to get some water. Hold on one second. Okay, I have a little dish of water. Actually, kind of a big bowl of water, but whatever. It was the quickest thing to grab. And I got some skizzers and some tweezers. We're going to cut that out. Now, one thing I want to just remind you guys when you're working with these, take this sheet off. Otherwise, when you put this in the water, the sticker is going to adhere to that and it will never come loose. I have had really just annoying experiences with making that mistake. So learn from my mistakes. Don't do that. Now I'm just going to leave this in the water for a few seconds and just let it really absorb that water. You're wanting this paper to be super, super wet. And of course now it's sticking to the bottom. There we go. Sort of, there we go. There we go. Let's see. And then you want to make sure, okay, as soon as it can shift like that, pick it up from where you dropped it. And then just take it over, and I just like to hold my thumb on it and then pull the paper out. But sometimes it sticks to you, so just press it back down. Oh guys, I'm so glad I picked the kitty. Now I just like to let the water dry up a little, because you don't want to have that water there when you put your top coat on. And we're going to use the Model 1's top coat because I don't have any Vrenmal top coat. So there you go. That's just how that is. Right? Isn't she adorable? I love that kitty. All right, we're going to top coat this. and then pop it in the lamp. Guys, I have had a wonderful time live streaming with you today. My intention is to try to do this like every other weekend, but I also want to start live streaming, you know, just sporadically on my Instagram. So be sure you follow me there, and possibly on my TikTok as well. Do you see how my kitty is moving? So be careful for that. I'm just gonna press her back into place where I want her. Honestly, I'm gonna pop this in the lamp, and then I'm gonna do a second coat, which you could also do that with base coat. That would be totally fine. And if you're like me, you have tons of base coat because you use less base coat than you do top coat. So there's that thing right there. Also, as I continue to live stream, I'm just going to get better at it. Same way with my videos. If you go back 2 years, over 2 years now, and look at my first videos, woof, guys, woof. They are rough. So everybody gets better. My nails were rougher back then. My video content was rougher back then, but you just get better as you go. And that's what we're going to do here with the lives as well. So stay with me for those. I'm going to have a good time doing them, and I hope you're going to have a good time interacting with me. And we're going to pull this bad girl out of the lamp and give her one more little top coat and a cure before we go. And I've got a busy day myself for the rest of the day. I need to get tomorrow's video edited for you guys. I'm only partway done. I'm gonna babysit because my youngest daughter, if you're watching, Shanna, shout out, hello, is going to a concert with her husband tonight. I'm gonna let that settle, but look at that gothic shape. Oh look, I feel like I did a shitty job on the top coat on the side. So let's fix that. But I love that shape. I think we got there eventually. It looks almond from the top, but more angular from the side. So that's so fun. Let's pop that in the lamp. Wow, that nail is trying to wobble out. Trying to wobble out. So this hand is the hand that has the nails for tomorrow's video, which you can get a little tiny peek of right here. But that's all you get to see until tomorrow. So be sure you come back tomorrow at 3:30 for the regular show. I really had a good time doing these nails. I'm gonna try to keep the video short, but there's a lot of layers, so it may end up being a little longer than normal. But don't forget to be a rock star and watch all the way to the end, because that helps my algorithm, right? Helps them decide to send my video to more people. And here we go. This is the completed nail. Let's get her back in there. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. That came out pretty darn cute. I'm gonna keep working on this shape and refine my ability to sculpt it, but I think the swath of this flicker jelly in there is nice. Or this was called something else. Wait. It was called the Dream Purple Glitter Polygel. It's kind of flakies. I don't think it's glitter so much as it's flakies. But thank you guys so much for coming by today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for chatting with me. We will see you tomorrow. Mwah! Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, guys.